Yes, my people. Welcome back, man. Um, Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's been one of them days. It's been a kiddie affair. Kids' birthday parties and whatnot. So yeah, it's been a long day. And to be fair to you, I'm ready for my bed. I'm ready to retire. I'm trying to go into them 4 a.m. starts from next week. I want to be a little bit more productive with my mornings, get a lot more done. So yeah, I've given myself the task of rising at 4, man, and trying to be a little bit more productive. So I'm trying to get to bed early tonight, but I weren't going to bed without my daily YouTube session. So here I am, man. It's just a paper boy. I got a question for you, lot, man. Like, what is in the air in 2026? Remember, I've been in prison for the last 20 months, but since coming out, or not even just since coming out, even slightly before, something's changed, man. Something's changed. Going into 2026, I'm talking about everybody and their grandmother is like, 2026 is my year. And you know what? Great. It's great. It's refreshing. You know what I'm saying? It's actually refreshing. But what's happened, man? How come everybody's on this 2026 vibe? Like, I was even online, like when I was flicking through, I tried to find something, but I couldn't. It's really weird because leading up to the new year, there was a lot was being posted up. You know what I mean? Everybody preparing themselves for 2026. But now that I'm looking for things, I can't really find much. But anyway, like I had a conversation today with a friend of mine. I haven't connected with him for years, and we touched base, and even he's got into a position that he's been wanting for years, you know, in his 9 to 5, and now that he's got that position, 2020's hit, and he's like, yeah, I'm done with it. And I'm just like, what is going on? 2026. Another friend of mine, very good position he's in, and he wants to do the same thing. It's like everybody's turning their back on their old life and wants to build something new. And like I said, it is refreshing, but I would just like to know what is in the air. You know what I'm saying? What are people consuming out here? what has what has made everybody want to change, flip the script on their life? You know, yeah. But yeah, I was watching a YouTube earlier, and it had an analogy, and I thought it was a great analogy, where he described a human being as being a light bulb, and within every light bulb there's a resistor, and that resistor controls the energy that comes into the light bulb to light it up. So, like I said, we are the light bulb, and we are all fitted with resistors. The energy that comes into the light bulb is the struggles, the difficulties that we come across. Now, we have to use our resistor to control that struggle, that obstacle that we go through, yeah, or that goes through us, should I say? Because it's the energy that goes through us. Now we need to be able to control that. Now, if we can control that energy, like a bulb controls the energy as using its resistor, we then become bright. We then begin to shine in our lives. If you get what I'm saying, I hope I explained that to where you could actually understand it. And I just thought, you know what, that's the truth, man. Like we all go through struggles, you know, and we're the only ones that can control how those struggles and those obstacles make an impact on our life. every struggle and every obstacle that we go through is only there to strengthen us, to give us energy. Now we can let that energy in and let it and the bulb explode, or we can let that energy in and control it to make us stronger. Do you know what I'm saying? And I thought that analogy was a great analogy, man. Like the human being the light bulb, and the energy being the struggle. But we have resistors within us that we use to control the impact that those obstacles have on our lives. Yeah, I thought that was amazing. But yeah, obstacles, man, they're everywhere, and we must learn to control them and not let them, ruin our lives, because they can. They've ruined many a lives, obstacles. But we need to learn to embrace them and use them as energy to brighten up our lives, you know. But yeah, 2026 is like it's the year of change for everybody. Bouncer was calling it a reset. And I think he might be right, because everybody's looking for something else. People are leaving good careers to go on to get their time back. That's what it's about. And I think that's what people are starting to realize, that it's about time. Your boss, your company that you work for, the big man has got all of his time because he has me and you working for him. And people are starting to realize that, like, they just don't have no time, man. 9 to 5 takes up majority of the day. What part of the day do you really have when you get home? After some people travel an hour, 2 hours to get home. By the time you finish work at 5, you're home at 7, you eat one food. You might watch a little one program or one little show. You're tired, you're gone to your bed. You know what I mean? Only days you really got is the Saturday and the Sunday. And then Saturday you want to rest, or Saturday you go and do your thing, and then Sunday you want to rest. So it's like, what do you get? You get like 1 day a week to live your life. And people are starting to catch on, and they want to create different opportunities for themselves. And I don't blame them, man. I do not blame them, because this is, like I said it in my last one of my I think my first, not my first one. Anyway, one of my YouTubes, I mentioned that this era is you have the most opportunity in this era to make something of yourself. This era it's the era for the trier, for the risk taker, for the opportunist. That's what this era is about. And if you take those risks and you go for those opportunities, you'll be surprised how far and what you can actually do. And yeah, many people are starting to believe in themselves, and because you can just see it. People are making something out of nothing and doing big things. Yeah, like I said, man, I've been away for 20 months, so I don't know, man, what's really in the air. But whatever it is, I think I got it too, because my old life, I've turned my back on my old life. That's why I'm sitting in front of a computer. Even my pal that I spoke to today, he saw me, because he's in the bouncer community. He saw me post in the community, and he said, "No way, is that him?" You get me? Because he knows that the camera thing was not me. It was not me. I've said it before. I think I'm very much an introvert, or yeah, I would say I'm an introvert. I think I was a lot more outgoing when I used to drink. So it didn't seem like I was an introvert, but I am very much an introvert. And yeah, he was shocked to see that I was actually doing what I'm doing now, because it's just not me. But this is a year, come like it's the year of change for a lot of people. It's the year to really graft and relieve yourself of those comfort zones, man. You know what I mean? And start facing those obstacles, start facing them giants. I put up a post on TikTok about facing them giants, man. You know what I mean? And stop concentrating on the armor bearer. You know, the story of David and Goliath. Goliath came out with an armor bearer to fight David. And David never took his eye off of Goliath, the giant that he was facing. But we do that all the time. We concentrate on the armor bearer. The armor bearer is just a distraction when we're supposed to be facing the giant, you know. But it's just with realization, with self-realization, with getting to know yourself, yeah, and really getting to know your surroundings, you'll figure it out, man. You will figure it out. But it takes work. You have to work on yourself, man, to realize that. Listen, I'm watching this, and what I really want is here. What I really should be concentrating is over here, and not, you know. But yeah, this year is the year to either step out and actually do something, or to really get to know yourself. Take some time out for yourself, some time out with yourself. If you're a 9-to-5er, I suggest, don't do the big holiday thing. Chill out with yourself. You know what I mean? Get to know you. Get to find out what you really want. Because a lot of us think that we know what we want, but we don't. We're just programmed. We're programmed to work the 9-to-5. We're programmed to run the rat race. That's what we're programmed to do. But the internet is starting to open up a lot of people's eyes, because we're starting to see what is actually achievable. The average Joe is doing amazing things. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just say, take some time. Because I think what really helped me, and I say this, and people might look at me and think I'm mad, but what really helped me was going to jail. It really did. Like I was on the road to change before I went, 6 months before I went to jail. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking. But being by myself for 20 months, in my own thoughts for 20 months, really helped to shape me into the person that I know that I want to be, and God really helped me and shaped me into the person that I know that I want to be. That's why I'm on this platform now, because I know what I want to do. I know where I want to go. I know that I want my time. I know that I want my time. I want to spend as much time with my family as possible. And going down this road, going down this route, will give me that time and that space to spend with my family. It's not going to happen overnight, but yeah, that's the aim, man. It's a big year, man, and I think everybody should really knuckle down and, you know, get to know who they are and what they want from this life, because, you know, time don't wait for nobody, man. Time is ticking. It really is. But yeah, my people, I wasn't going to make this a long one, but I wanted to give you something. I wanted to give you something to think about. Think about it. What is it about 2026? And is 2026 your year? Get in the comments. Let me know if you have that bug as well. If you've drank from that fountain, because it's going around. People are cheating on their life. You know what I'm saying? To go find new life, you know? So yeah, man, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is it just me, or is there an actual wave right now in 2026? Yes, my people, love. Like, comment, subscribe.